Alright guys, Mastermind Tech here with another video. So in today's video what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to actually be replacing this screen on this with the screen from this one. And then I'm going to actually be replacing the screen on that one with a new screen. So my reasoning behind this is I want this to be my main 2DS. Last time I bought a 2DS screen, it wasn't that bright. So I found this one on eBay for about $40, where the replacement screen is $30. So for $10 more, I got an entire another 2DS, and it's going to have an original screen that I can put into this one. So let me go ahead and turn this one on and show you what the problem is. So this is the problem. The entire screen is smashed, but the screen on this one is not. Once it loads, but it's perfectly bright and everything, and there's nothing wrong with this. I'm pretty sure the replacement one would probably be similar, but I want an original screen so that this one looks nice. So in this video, I'm going to be taking the screen from this, putting it into this one, and then I'm going to be putting the new screen into here. So let me go ahead and get started. So go ahead and I'll shut both these off. Okay. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to start by opening up this 2DS. So it does use tri-wing screws. Actually, no, this one actually uses Phillips. So I'm going to start by taking off these screws in the back. Which should open up this compartment. Yep, both of those are out. So let me go ahead and grab a spudger. And I'm going to try to take this. Ooh, actually it'd probably be better if I took this game out. So let me go ahead and take the spudger and put it to the back here to try to remove this back. That should just come off. For some reason, these screws... Oh, I'm trying to pry the wrong part off. So it's actually right here. So I'm going to take that. That's going to take this back part off. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the battery out as well. Okay, so now I have to remove all of these screws. There's 10 of them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, well, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let me go ahead and remove all those screws. Right, now that I have all 10 of the screws out, should be able to just take this apart now, prying where I was originally trying to. Just like that. It does look like that the camera is actually connected on the side right here. So I'm going to go ahead and flip that up. These side panels are falling off. Go ahead and lift that up, and then the cable will come right off. And then that's that. No longer need that part. Should have probably pulled out this SD card as well. Forgot about that one. Okay, so it looks like these railings kind of just come off. Okay, then I should just be able to remove these shoulder buttons. So it does look like there is a spring that holds them in. So I should just be able to pull out on them and then pull up. Should come right out, just like that. Go ahead and do the same thing with the other one. Go ahead and leave this spring on here. Spring kind of pops in and out. Okay. Now I'm going to remove the connectors down here at the bottom. It should connect the screen, or at least I think one of them do. Go ahead and pull both of those out. I'm going to go ahead and pull both of those cables out. And then I'm going to want to pry up on these little connectors down here at the bottom as well. So it's going to be that one. Where are my tweezers? Go ahead and pull this out here. Should probably be able to pull this one out as well. Actually, I don't think that one comes out with the motherboard. So let me go ahead and take out the joystick. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and remove the joystick. So I'm going to lift up on this little latch. It'll be easier if I did it with some tweezers. I should be able to just pull that right out. Alright. And then from there I should be able to just remove these screws that keep the motherboard down. So there are a lot of screws that hold this motherboard down. So let me go ahead and make some room, and I'm going to start placing them out. So there's going to be a lot of them. Out as well. And this whole motherboard should come out once I remove all of the screws. Looks like I missed one. I should be able to just pull the board out. So it does look like this connector needs to be removed. Let's go ahead and lift that. Go ahead and remove that connector. Does look like this connector will need to be removed as well. Okay. And that should be free. So I do believe, actually, I need to take out the screws that are holding the back piece on. Let's go and remove that side, and then we'll go ahead and we remove this side as well. And then the whole board should just come right out. So that is going to be that board out, just like that. Put that to the side. And then now I'm on where the screen is. So let me go ahead and remove that. Alright, now that I am down to the screen, I should just be able to kind of wiggle the adhesive away from the screen just by doing this. I should be able to get the screen right out of here. So just like that. So that will be the screen there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set that to the side. And I'm going to grab the new screen. Should be the one out of this box here. So this is going to be the new screen here. So let me go ahead and peel all of this off. Okay. So now that that is off, I should be able to take the original adhesive from the old screen and put it onto the new screen. So I'm going to try to see if I can peel this off. All right, now that I have that peeled off, I'm going to put it onto the new screen. In hindsight, I actually could have kept this on the screen because I'm going to be replacing it in the other 2DS, but oh well, it's too late now. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean the screen. So I'm going to clean this. So I got some dust on it. Okay, so after I clean that, I am going to clean this as well to make sure. All right. So now that I have both of those clean, I'm going to go ahead and stick this screen back in. Wipe it off again. I got a little bit of dirt at the bottom of this. All right. I'm going to go ahead and stick the screen back in. All right, so now that the screen is back in, all I'm going to do is just reverse what I just did. So I'm going to be able to put the motherboard back in again. So just like this. So the new screen's cable isn't rotated. So let me go ahead and fold this up. Just like that. And I'm going to try to make sure I get it into the slip that it goes into on this. We'll go ahead and move that. Set this board down, and I'm going to go ahead and get it through the little crack that it goes through, just like that. I'm going to put this back up here at the top. Oh no, that was right. The speaker moved. We'll go ahead and move the speaker back over. Okay, so I got the speaker back in. Now the whole motherboard should go back down. Now let me go ahead and rescrew all of this back in again. All these screws here. Alright, now that I have the sides on, I actually just noticed where I missed these last two screws. Go down right through here. Alright, now I'm going to be putting the back on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to plug back in the ribbon cable for the camera. It's kind of hard to do from this angle. Okay, now I got that cable plugged back in. I can go ahead and reseat the back of this case down. So it should just all kind of pop back into place. All right, and now I'm going to be putting back in these 10 screws that are here. All right, then moment of truth. Let's go ahead and turn this back on, and let's see if it worked. So yeah, so it does look like it is working. Go ahead and turn that all the way up. So at max brightness, to me, this in real life, this does not look as bright as the original screen. On here, it's pretty blown out, so it does look pretty bright. But I mean, for standard use, this would definitely work out pretty fine for this.
Editing mic here. So I did realize in this shot while editing this video that the
analog stick was not working correctly because the pin wasn't set in the hole correctly. I did finish it by the end of this episode, but I did not edit it in this shot. Alright, so it does look pretty good. So, alright, so now next thing I need to do is I'm going to go to the red one and do exactly the same thing. Alright guys, so this is going to be the red 2DS now. So I did the same thing I did with the blue one. I just used the original screen from that blue one. And this one is now working. I really like this DS here because it was one of the special ones that came out with Pokemon. This one does not look like it actually had Pokemon pre-installed on it. Most of them did. I guess this one didn't. But I really like the way it's clear. I'm obsessed with clear stuff. It's sad you can't buy 2DS shells. So I had to buy a 2DS that already was clear. So yeah, so now I actually have two 2DSs that are currently working. I'm going to actually compare the screens. So they actually look pretty much the same. So maybe doing the screen from this to this probably didn't change much, but I wanted an OEM screen in this one because this is going to end up being my main one. Yeah, let me go ahead and shut this one off. I'm also going to be putting a protector on this as well. It's a clear protector that I got from Zed Labs. I'm going to open this up. Alright, so now since I got that case off, I'm going to go ahead and it opens from the bottom, just like this. And I'm going to be placing my 2DS in it, and I'm going to be closing it up. So that is going to be it there. It actually looks really nice. It sucks that the back is kind of frosted, so you can still see through it, but you can't see it as nice as it was before. But I want to try to keep this thing protected, so I wanted a full case, and this is a full case for it, so I do like that. And it keeps all of the ports open on it. I also do have a screen protector that I will be putting on them as well, that I ordered from Amazon that has a top glass protector and then a bottom soft protector because you need to still use the touchscreen for it. I'm going to put that on later though. But yeah guys, so I'm really happy with how this turned out. I do really like my clear red DS, as I do love clear products, as you can tell from some of my other videos. But yeah, thank you guys for watching my video. Please give me a like if you guys liked the video. If you guys have any comments for any future videos, please leave them in the comment section below. And if you guys don't mind subscribing on the way out, that'd be awesome. Alright, thanks for watching my video guys. Peace.